Great. So today we're going to talk about changing the subject. So a lot of the times I think that this is something that's really hard for, it doesn't matter if you're a native speaker or if you are just someone who is learning English as a second language, that when you're trying to change the subject, it might be a little bit strange. Okay. So here, imagine this situation. Eugene, can you talk about this?
Maybe you're at a party and the conversation is getting old, or maybe you've been asked a question about a sensitive topic you don't want to discuss.
Okay. So the question is what?
What will you say or do?
Okay. So what about you? What do you think you would say, or what do you think you will do about this?
In this kind of situation, I always just say that I don't like the topic directly.
Oh, you'll be very direct.
Yeah.
Okay. Chopper, what about you? What will you say or do?
I think I will answer their questions, but it's not real answer for me.
So do you have an example? Like, what would you say?
Okay, maybe they talked about family, everyone's family, but I will say yes. My friend, my mother or father or grandma is the same everyone, but not it's true. Maybe.
Okay, might not be true. Okay, what about Iris? What would you say or do about this?
I will skip this topic and find a new subject or ask some questions.
Okay, or ask some questions. Okay, what type of questions would you ask?
Such as anything like, do you have pets, or what is your hobby?
Okay, ask about their interests.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So I think these are all great ideas. So let's look at some of the discussion questions here. Can you think of some reasons why you may want to change the subject? Why would you want to change the subject, Eugene?
When the topic is too private, then I will try to change the subject.
Okay. That's great. What about, do you think completely ignoring the question and talking about something unrelated is a good way to change the subject? What do you think about that? Iris?
I think everyone has their own concerns. So when we conversation with other people, we need to we don't talking to like personal relationship, religions, and politics. Yeah, politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's, well, what about Yuqing? What about Yuqing? What do you think about this if you completely ignore the question?
If you completely ignore the question, you may make your people who talk to you, that person will think that you are rude or you are not nice. So it's not a good way to ignore question.
Okay, so is there some other tips that you can give people if they say like, oh, usually I just ignore people? What would you say?
I will. I think it depends on who you talk to. If you don't like the person, you can just ignore. But you want to have a connection with the person, you should try to answer some simple.
Okay, try to say something simple about it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Chopper, question for you is having their freedom to travel. Oh, sorry about this one. What do you think about talking about something unrelated to the topic then? I'm going to change the last question. What do you think about talking about something unrelated? Is that a good way to change the topic?
Sorry, under
Here, talking about something unrelated.
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 Related. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
I think it's a good way to change the subject in sometimes maybe for the good friends group. Yeah. I can't agree to say I don't say I had the subject or the topic. Yeah, but my but friends, it's no. Maybe I don't like to talk about. Yeah, but for sometimes it's not a good way.
Okay, sometimes it's not a good way. So are there any situations where you think it is a good way, that this is a good way to approach this? When is it a good way and when is it not a good way? How do you differentiate?
Okay, maybe in the first time. Oh, okay, the new friend. The new friend. Okay, I made some new friends the first time. Yeah. So everyone is not know by others. Yeah. So some people okay, some people like to ask question for the new friend. Yeah, the time is a good way to talking about something unrelated.
Something unrelated?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So tell us about your experience about changing the subject. So Eugene, can you tell us about your experience about changing the subject? Did you think it was awkward? What did you think about it?
I think because I'm not good at having conversation, so many sometimes people they sometimes when I think that I don't know how to answer the question, or I don't know how to talk to other people, I just faking that I am thinking. Then other people will change the subject because they don't want to wait my answer.
Wait.
It happened many times.
Wait for my answer?
Yeah, wait for my answer. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think it's happened many times in my life.
I think it happens to everyone, so no worries. Okay,
Yeah.
Chopper, what about you?
Change the subject. Okay. Actually, I can't to change the subject for during a conversation. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will answer the next question to the other one.
You'll answer the question? Oh, answer another question. But what if there's only one question? What would you say though?
One question.
Yeah. What do you mean? Like, if you change the subject or talking about like maybe one subject that you don't want to talk about, what would you talk about then? Would you answer the question or would you do what?
Okay, I will answer the question is quickly.
Oh, quickly. Okay,
Yeah.
so and you're still answer the question, but just very quickly.
And easy.
Okay. Okay. Can you give us an example of exactly what it was so that we know? What was the subject?
Okay. I have no. Okay, I have no.
You can't, it's really hard not to have an
Like-
experience. How can you not change the subject?
Okay, maybe I will do this. Yeah, I have the same experience for you that with you. Yeah,
Mhm.
so your last yeah, how do your last week? Maybe like this.
Okay. And what about Iris? What type of experience have you had?
I would like share my awkward experience. Yeah, because I am 29 years old and my grandmother asked me, when are you going to get married in every Chinese New Year?
Oh,
Yeah. And I don't want to change their minds because it is a different generations. It is hard to force them to accept this new world. Yeah, so I choose to profuse them.
Mhm.
Yeah, because it's very annoying in Chinese New Year.
During Chinese New Year. Yeah, I think that's a lot of really awkward topics.
Yes.
So you just ignore the question? Do you answer it?
Yeah, I just confuse them. I will tell them, okay, maybe next year.
Next year.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So yeah, I think that was a hard one. Even it's like you want to get married, and if you're a couple, then like if you want to get married, and then if you're married, then like when are you having a kid, right? I think those are all very awkward questions and topics. And I think a good way is to be like very humorous about it, to say something funny. But yeah, it's very awkward, I think. If you just like no, or just be very honest, or saying that, oh, we're planning it soon, but then like don't really talk about when. Yeah, maybe those are good ideas. Okay, so here's the role play. So here are some situations for changing the subject, and then I'm going to give each of you guys one, and then we can talk about this after the break. Okay. So we have talking to friends. I'm going to give this one to be an easy one. Eugene. For work, I'm going to give Chopper, and at the bar, I'm going to give Iris. Iris, are you ever at the bar? Do you drink sometimes, or you don't like to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll give you.
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want to give it to you if you tell me that you never drink or go to bar. Then I'll give it to Chopper because I know that sometimes he goes to the bar. Okay, cool. So let's take a quick 1-minute break and then we'll come back and then talk about the role play. Okay.
Okay.